And I kind of want to give you an update on the fight of Juan Marquez versus Bradley, Timothy Bradley, excuse me. Well, first off, before I even go forward with this, I'm actually going to take my glasses off for this one, right? The Timothy Bradley and Marquez fight was a good fight. Okay, it was pretty decent. I'm gonna tell you some things I really didn't like about the fight. But first off, let me say Marquez is a great fighter. He always been a great fighter. He give you he fought Pacquiao. He fought so many other fighters out there. He fought Mayweather. And one great thing I'm gonna say is Mayweather outclassed him big time. Mayweather dominated Marquez. For many of those who saw that fight, this review that I'm speaking to you is not going to be speech is not going to be as long as the Mayweather Canelo one I spoke of. And those who haven't watched that one, I'm actually going to have a link on the top right, so you can actually go watch that. Well, one thing I am going to say is that the Marquez fight with Bradley, right? Bradley upset me so much in this fight because he copied everything. He was about 90% like style like Mayweather. Like he got into defense style like Mayweather. His counters, his footwork, he was trying to do it like Mayweather. He was moving around the ring a lot, and he was trying to throw so many quick jabs in and out, just like how Mayweather does. And Mayweather's very intelligent. So with Bradley trying to do all that just like Mayweather, I mean, it's upsetting. Bradley got whooped up when he thought he was the best fighter. He had to fight one of the best when he fought against Pacquiao. He got destroyed. So the thing is, with him coming in fighting Marquez, and using somebody else's technique and style of how they beat Marquez, why are you going to do that? Like, why are you going to use somebody else's style? Of course, that's what beats him, and you're there to win the fight. But you never use your own fight style to beat him. It was your body mocked off of somebody else's. So I really don't give Bradley so much credit for that. He is still undefeated. It really upset me for the fact that Marquez actually got beat by that style. I still give Marquez a lot of credit. I still think he's a great fighter. Bradley is still a good fighter, but Bradley is definitely not top 3 in my opinion. He thinks he's the top 3 in the world. He's definitely not, in my opinion. I think Mayweather need to just get in there and just give that guy that loss, man. And one of Mayweather's last 4 fights or 5 fights that he have left before he retired, Bradley definitely going to have to be in one of those fights because Bradley needs to get a whooping. And as far as Bradley versus Pacquiao rematch, that needs to go down for sure. Do you think it's going to go down? I'm not sure. Bradley know he got outclassed. He know he got beat badly. I mean, he got beat, but actually he got beat badly. He definitely lost all those rounds. But and they had a bad judge up there anyways. But one thing is, this is not going to be long. Like I said, guys, this is going to be under 5 minutes. But I believe that Timothy Bradley, definitely beat Marquez. It wasn't like it was something stolen away. He just outclassed Marquez with Mayweather technique and style. He pretty much mocked Mayweather in every single way. He studied Mayweather so much. He should have gave Mayweather so much credit at the end, and that's what I was waiting to listen to. I was waiting to listen if he was going to give Mayweather a lot of credit. I was like, all right, he should say, I like to say this and that about this fighter, that fighter. He did mention that he is one of the best fighters now, one of the top 3 fighters in the world, along with Mayweather and another fighter. I forgot who he mentioned. But he mentioned himself as being 3rd. But he's definitely not 3rd. I would say he's probably like top 10. He needs to fight Canelo. He needs to fight who is it? Roberto Guerrero. He needs to fight him. He definitely needs to fight Timothy Bradley. Got to fight some other fighters. I think he needs to fight who else? I would like Shane Mosley to get in there and fight that boy. Shane Mosley definitely do a lot. I don't remember if Bradley fought Shane Mosley or not. I didn't look at all Bradley past fights, but I know as far as I watched the Pacquiao one with him and a few others. But I really think that that Bradley needed to go up against Mayweather, and Mayweather definitely need to show that boy who's the boss man. As far as other fighters, I think a rematch for Bradley and Pacquiao needs to go down before Mayweather get in and give him that L. Because Pacquiao would definitely give him a loss for sure. But overall, man, tell me what you think of the Bradley Marquez fight. If you watch it, if you haven't watched it, then I'm giving you the update of what happened. It wasn't something that you probably would have wanted to watch, man, because it was just somebody that pretty much mocked everything that you know mocked Mayweather style. I wasn't happy with that, man. So that fight just wasn't really an exciting fight when I started seeing somebody else's technique and style completely stolen from a guy who can himself very good and who is undefeated. So no credit given to Bradley at all. Marquez, much credit just for hanging in there and trying to fight that style. And Bradley is still the victor. I'm not going to take that away. He won the fight out. He pretty much outboxed him, and that was it. And he started gassing out towards the end of the rounds. And Mayweather usually have a lot of energy towards the end of the rounds, and he got hit in energy where it's like you think Mayweather, when he start dodging your punches on the ropes, you think he's about to lose or he's going to get knocked out or something. It's not going to happen for those of you who think Mayweather is going to get knocked out. But and Mayweather punches as fast as 30 miles per hour for any of you who looked at the science of how fast Mayweather punches are. And you got to give him credit, man. If you throw a 30 miles per hour punch, bro, and you're actually, and I think they said he sees someone else's punches in about 0.2 seconds or something like that. So before it comes to his face, and that's how quick he's dodging these punches. So I mean, that's very fast, man, and that's why Mayweather gets all the credit. That's why he's the legend. That's why he's the best. And right now he's still undefeated. So you got to give credit where it's due, man. You got to respect that fighter. And Bradley, for trying to steal the best fighter in the world technique and consider yourself that you're going to be up there, and you are up there right now in top 3. You can't take somebody else's technique, like 90% of his technique, and call yourself the best in the world. You can learn some things from him, because many people learn from the best, of something they can add into their technique and their style. But completely stealing his whole style and trying to do it exactly like him, there's no credit, man. That's it for me, guys. That's the Bradley and Marquez update for me. Look forward to giving you guys some more updates on anything, on the fights, of course, for fitness, for gaming, of course. You guys know how I do it all. But that's about it for now. And hit me back, man. Subscribe, show some love, like this video. And I'm Shindy in the place to be, man. Peace out.